Alright everyone, today is Monday, June 6th, and it's a wonderful day, especially if you like it when it's 113 degrees. Anyways, I wanted to put out a short video just to get you guys kind of caught up on what I've been working on. And also I have recently made a discovery with a tape measure that I have been using for a long time. I've been using a Milwaukee 25-foot tape measure that has a magnetic tip on it, and I've always just thought of it as kind of a, just a great tape measure for fabricating, but recently it has come to my attention that it is also like having a magnetic pickup tool on you all the time. Sometimes if you're up on a ladder doing aerial work and you drop either your tip for your impact driver, or you drop a tool, or you drop a fastener, it is awesome to be able to utilize this tape measure as a magnetic pickup tool. So I just wanted to kind of make a short video on how I do that, or how I came to that realization. And also I have recently picked up a antique Chas Parker. It's a 5-inch vise and it weighs 104 pounds. I wanted to show that to you and just compare it to like modern day vices, and just how over the years things have just become cheap, and just how I guess consumers have just become really complacent with cheap crap. So anyways, let me get you guys turned around here and we'll start with the tape measure. Alright, this is my go-to tape measure. I used to be a Stanley guy for many years, and then somehow I got turned on to these Milwaukee tape measures, and I thought, they were kind of cool. And it's also really cool to have a magnetic tip on it like that, so you could really, it's really strong, so you could pull accurate measurements. Sorry about my camera work. But recently I was working up on a ladder and I had dropped something, and so I came to the realization this is my favorite tape measure, simply for the fact that I can use it as a magnetic pickup tool. And this, like, especially when you're working by yourself, it's great to have. And this, just to give you an idea of how much these weigh, this weighs 8.9 ounces. And if you're up on a ladder and you drop something that has iron in it, you'll always be able to pick it up with a magnet. This, I've had this one for a while. It's getting kind of tired, but it's been great. I recently picked up a brand new one the other day. I don't know how many of you guys are into, hold on one second, preparedness type stuff. And so what I wanted to do was I wanted to get a tote that would be kind of an impromptu thing to have, where in like an emergency situation I could have everything in a tote. Like, it'd be like having a miniature fab shop inside a tote. And so that was like a series or something that I wanted to start working on. If any of you guys are out there who kind of have the prepper mindset, because a lot of times on YouTube, a lot of these people, it's like, oh, we need wheat and guns, and it's like, that's great, but in reality, if you could put a value on the ability to fix, make, build, or repair things under desperate circumstances, what is that worth? So if you guys could let me know in the comments if that's something you guys would be interested in seeing, or if something that, let me know what things that you might like to see inside of a, like, kind of an emergency fabricator kit. That is lightweight, that is something like in the heat of the moment you could just throw the whole thing in the back of a car or the back of a truck and be fine. So anyways, kind of a tangent there, but let me know in the comments below what you think. Now let's get into some vices, not like moral things, but like clamp type vices. Hold on, let me get you guys turned around. Okay, this is a Chas Parker vise. It says it was patented in 1910, so there could be some differentiating time frames in there in regards to when it was actually made. But this thing, sorry about the glare that's coming off my table. So it's a 5-inch vise, and just when you look at the jaw in here, that's almost 3/4 to an inch thick. And just if you look at like how overly built this thing is, and then the tail section here, that's about an inch thick. And the thing, so I have an older brother who has something to do with real estate down in Tucson, and so somehow this vise made it, you know, up to my place here in Phoenix, and I'm not complaining about it. I'm grateful for it. I've always wanted just a heavy industrial vise, but anything nowadays that is worth like its salt is, you know, you're probably looking at like $2,500 for something that is comparable to this. And this thing, you can tell it's been in a shop. It's been used, but not overly used. Somebody kind of was beating on the backside here, and I tell you, if I had a fab shop and I had an employee that was using a vise like this for an anvil, you'd be fired immediately, like hands down, no questions asked. Like there's no excuse for that, especially if you have a nice heavy welding table, you know, or an anvil. I don't even know if I would want this type of person who did this even using an anvil, because they're probably the type of people that could screw up an anvil with a sponge. So anyways, let me get this thing flipped over on its belly, and I will show you something that was, sorry about that glare. I want to show you guys something about this vise that really impressed me. So hold on one second. All right. So as you can see, the base of this vise, on most modern vises, you'll see that this area along here, they're always like cupped out, and like it's just like it's a thin shell where it has the appearance of being solid. And I guess this is how vises should be made. So you can see here, I don't know, that's probably about 1.5 inches thick. And so this vise, for a 5-inch vise weighing over 100 pounds, is amazing. And so let me take you over here. So this is kind of like my general purpose vise. It's a Wilton mechanics vise, and so I guess this is something that you'd see like in an auto shop or on the back of like a service truck or something like that. And this was given to me by a friend he used to own a company where he would drill water wells around Arizona and stuff. So this thing has seen some work, believe me. And then, so if we go over here to my fabricating trailer. So many years ago, when there was a character whose name was Chucky, 2009 if I remember correctly, and somehow this company Yost sent him a vise, and the guy was just beating on this vise, and I was pretty impressed with it, and I thought, you know, there was an equilibrium between the price and the quality of the vise, and I felt that it was like just a good happy medium for the type of work that I do, because I will use a vise strictly as a clamping tool. I'm not going to use it as a hydraulic press, or I'm not going to use it as a stump grinder. I'm going to use it within its limitations, you know. But anyways, so this piece here, the swivel base piece, it's thin and it's hollow underneath here. It's cupped out, trust me. And then when you look at kind of the tail stock of this thing, you know, it's only about like 3/8 of an inch thick. And this is, you know, it's a 6-inch vise. But it's okay for having it on the back of a fab trailer, or, you know, if you're going out and doing, you know, mobile welding work, it's okay. So Anyways, all right. Anyways, thanks for watching. I will have some more stuff to come, I promise. And please like, comment, and subscribe. Give me that thumbs up. As always, be blessed, and I will see you on the next one. I'm at 26fe.ironworks on Instagram. Please share, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks again. Peace out.